Hi, this is Traceyhd, and I want to thank you for joining me today for another Oracle and Tarot card deck review. Today we're going to be reviewing the Archeon Tarot by Timothy Lance. And the only problem I have with this is it did not come in a plastic seal, okay? And when cards are not sealed in plastic, you get them delivered and there's already wear on the corners of the box. So I'm not exactly happy with the fact that US Games did not wrap this in plastic. But let's take a look at the cards anyway. Just simple flip top box. Now the inside cards are wrapped in plastic, like most are, but I would like to have seen that box wrapped in plastic. So let's take this plastic off. And I literally just received these, and I thought they would be a nice addition to my Halloween tarot collection. And being that it is that time of year, Halloween is this coming week, I figured this would be excellent to use for my readings this week. Inside we have, of course, the 78 cards, very basic guidebook, okay, nothing fancy, the introduction. Okay, and then it's going to tell you about the cards. They're not going to show the picture of the cards, just the name of the card. Very brief description. Okay, and it tells you what the reversed meanings are as well, what the High Priestess represents. Okay, very simple guidebook. Okay, and basically it's about 47 pages, including information about the author and acknowledgments. And then the cards themselves, we have a very interesting back to the cards. I love the design, very interesting. Cardstock is so-so. It's not the thickest, it's not the thinnest. And inside here we have mentioning about this tarot and what it's about. It's telling us that it's derived from several sources, including archaeology. Archeon Tarot helps the reader sift through the layers of meaning and interpretations of life through the tarot reading, and it goes on and on. And of course we have the top card here that's included, and the cards are, I like the shape of these cards. I do prefer a slender card. I don't like cards any bigger than this. I would say they're average size tarot cards. My hands aren't the smallest and they're not the biggest. I just have average hands. And the coloring is beautiful. It's a glossy finish. You can see the shine to it. Okay, and we have the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, which is the picture on the box, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers. It's a beautiful picture. And there's like a mysterious, enchanted feel to the artwork on these cards, which I like, and that's why I selected them for an addition to my Halloween collection. You could use these cards at any time of the year, but when I saw them, I'm thinking, that's perfect. That's perfect. It's exactly what I was looking for. The Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hanged Man. And we have these, looks like these two black crows up here, and he's hanging, and the red and the yellow in the background. Really nice. Death card. I think this is the card that sold me on the deck. I just find it very mysterious. I mean, look at that. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. Now this is interesting because it doesn't really show that much of a structure. I guess you could see it in the background. I'm used to a large tower with people jumping out and fire and flame shooting. It is a very emotional person down here at the bottom that would signify, you know, maybe the destruction of the tower. The Star. The Moon. It's a beautiful moon card. And again, we have like a raven or a crow in the background. The Sun. It's a very warm card with yellow and orange. Judgment. It's like black and white, like a negative. It reminds me of like a negative. a picture negative. The Worlds, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, and we have the cups displayed, Five of Cups. In the background here's like the moon, and there's like a shadowy figure up here, very interesting. Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, and you could just tell the emotion on the faces of the people on these cards. Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, very interesting, beautiful Asian woman, and I like the moon in the background. We have the cups down here. The Herald of Cups. Now I'm assuming this is like a Page of Cups. Okay, they're considering the Herald of Cups. I'll need to read the book to know exactly what they're talking about, but it would make sense because here we have the Knight of Cups. Then of course we go into the Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Ace of Swords. You have the skull with the sword going through it. Two of Swords, Three of Swords, Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, and I love the ship and the sword surrounding it. Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, and look at, she's bound. Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, Herald of Swords. There is some nudity, you know, in these cards. I'm not sure if it would be appropriate for all people using these cards. I'm not affected by this at all. They're very tastefully done, but there is nudity in this deck. Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. As you can see, these pictures are very different from the traditional tarot decks that we see. Very interesting. I hope the camera's picking up on a lot of the detailing. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Wands, Five of Wands, Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands, Herald of Wands, Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, and King. So these would be okay for a beginner because you get a little guidebook. At least they have the names, okay, and the numbers on the cards, you know, for learning tarot. They would be excellent for a professional card reader. Very simple to shuffle. They're not too big. They feel very comfortable in my hand. Overall, I'm very, very satisfied with this purchase. And I love the backs of the cards. They're very different. I hope you could see that with the camera. Very nice. If you've enjoyed this review, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back with more reviews.